Hope you're enjoying all the action here on 2K Sports of our PGA Tour coverage. Time now to resume play. Let's head out to the 17th hole. Just go ahead and tap that one in. And the dreaded triple bogey putt. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Currently 5 under for the event. And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament. Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And with that, a victory on the PGA Tour. Congratulations.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player's already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beem. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Luke Helvey back in the booth with my boy Rich Beem and Beamer. We're at the place which has the famed stadium hole. We're at TPC Scottsdale and, well, it's the loudest show in golf, isn't it?
It's the greatest show on grass, there's no doubt. When players are at this course, the course kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty much right in front of you. There's a couple of tricky shots here and there, a couple of really tough holes. Number 7 and 8 back-to-back come to mind. A few stretches in there is difficult, but the difficult thing about playing here is the distractions, the crowds, the enormity of them, the yelling, the screaming. It's endless, and in order to play this golf course effectively, you almost need to put in earplugs because you need to focus on what you're doing, but the distractions are out there every hole. all day long.
What's it like to step foot in the stadium hall?
It's incredible. You feel like everybody is standing right on top of you, and the last thing you want to do is hear the boos. And so you really focus in on hitting the green to hear the cheers. And they're going to cheer for you when you do something good, but they're going to let you have it if you do something bad. It can be a very stressful place to play if you're not accustomed to that, but you can also have a lot of fun with it if you like to get on that road.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Getting ready to play their third. Let's return to live play now. For all the young stars out on tour, Patrick Cantlay, he seems to have come really to the fore 5 or 6 years after we thought he would. But now that he's here, he seems to be here for the long haul.
Well, I think he appreciates the game more than he did when he went through the spells where he was injured. I think that being away from the game really gave him a different outlook on it, and I think now he appreciates it. He plays it so well. He's methodical. He's talented. He really understands and knows what he's capable of achieving in his game, and he does it. He's a competitor. I love the way he plays the game.
Well, this should find the short grass.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. And here we are with the third shot. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, just missed. Big putt for par coming up. Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale plays 183 yards. A fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again. Front, left and short right requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Opting for the 5-iron. Yeah, nicely played.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Well, an important putt here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. Ooh, right by the hole. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And this from Sergio Garcia just a short while ago. Interested to take a look at this approach shot. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Get in. And down she goes. The long-range bomb. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Let's get back to it, shall we? From about 130 yards here. Only a few shots off the pace. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well played, mate. 19 feet to the hole. That one had eyes for it the whole way. And that will take him to 2 under. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4. 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. From about 100 yards, 2 strokes off the lead. That's not what they were looking for.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Handy effort, that one. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Outstanding approach shot.
He's already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
And now we go to the 8th. And this happened just a moment ago. Okay, let's get back to the action. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. It's tracking. And that's for birdie. Well holed. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure.
Flushed it. Hasta la bye-bye.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, what a great stroke. Yeah, a bit long on that one. 7 feet to the cup. Solid par putt, that. He's currently tied for 5th. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. 4 victories so far this season. Choosing the 9-iron here. This one needs to kick left. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Setting up miles from the hole. And back to the course with the live action. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Just one back right now, Luke, with 9 to go. I gotta say, can they overtake the leader? Let's find out.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And let's have one more look at that shot. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Get in the hole. Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Going with the 7. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Putting for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Okay, steady now. This is a par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. He finds himself in a share of the lead. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Sitting at 5 under par in their round, in a share of the lead. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a 4-footer remaining. And there it is. And this effort by Justin Thomas. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one. That'll help make a big move. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Going with the 5-iron here. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see how they deal with this one.
This looks to be heading to the green. Time for the 5th shot. And down she goes from outside the range. And it's worth taking another look at that one. Just one off the lead after that hole. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Hold this putt and you'll become 2nd on the leaderboard. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Only 1 shot off the pace. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. 15 feet to the cup. Hey, nice looking line. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that's going to hoist him into 1st place. Now leading by 1 shot.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I love this 15th hole at TPC at Scottsdale. Everyone's already focused on getting into the stadium hole. But this one here, wow, what a shot you got in front of you.
I'm laying up 8 days a week and hitting wedge in there close for my 3rd, Luke. No chance I'm taking on this 2nd shot.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Ouch, that hurts. Good look at a birdie here. Go on, get in the hole. And that should secure the par. Well done. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
Hang on to your hat, folks. We're on for a wild ride.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, I'm on the 16th, and this is Sergio Garcia's next shot.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Going with the 8-iron here. This one needs to kick left. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. 16 feet to the cup. That's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
Tell you what, watch out. This guy's going to be on full tilt here shortly.
Patrick Cantlay's heading the field in this one. The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale's an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. Needs to make a move soon.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And this effort by Justin Thomas, getting ready to play their 3rd. This is an important up and down here, Rich. Just a shot back.
Nothing like a little pressure late in the day.
Close to the lead. Make sure you drop this putt to maintain your momentum.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 7 under. Patrick Cantlay finds himself one shot clear at the top of the leaderboard. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. One stroke off the lead. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And with that, this player will win the event. They ended up tied for first, but after a countback, they come out on top. Congratulations.
Absolutely. What a performance all week long. Hung tough. Love watching that guy play.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. and welcome to our 2K Sports PGA Tour action. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got John McCarthy down on the course.
Hi, Luke. Very excited to be here. Can't wait to cover things down here on the course for everybody at home. Looking forward to it.
Well, I like the look of the line here. It should find the fairway. Second shot here on the first. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Putting for eagle here. They've made it. Off to a great start today.
Absolutely. You love to see those going in early. Sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par. Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot on the second.
This one needs to find a patch of gravity in a hurry.
John, do you have any info down there?
Well, I am on the third hole, and Justin Thomas is just getting ready to hit. And this putt is for birdie.
Let's return to live play now. This would be a great up and down. Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. And he needs this to save par. Oh, so close. This next putt is for bogey. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Here we are at the third. The tee is yours. No, that's not the shot they wanted. This lie's not great. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Currently 1 under for the event.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 5-wood.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
He was on a good line. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Putt is underway.
Well done. Here's some action from just a short time ago. This is a superb shot from Patrick Cantlay.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. We have a par 4 on this one.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Let's make a move. You're just on the fringe of the top 10. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Opportunity to make their par. That's frustrating. And that brings to an end that hole. And with that now, back to level par. The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par 3s on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Come on, get down. That's in the sand. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. A 7-footer right here. Gets it to go down. Wow, what a save.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Well, let's catch up with this play just a moment ago. Lining up for his 3rd now. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. You've arrived at a par 4. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Opting for the 9-iron. It's a little wayward.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
All good putters accelerate through the ball. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. That was a gallant attempt. This one's for bogey. Ooh, just missed that one. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, I'm on the 8th. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
Sitting at -1. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That was absolutely murdered. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Opting for the 6 iron. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. A bit low on that one. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Oh, just missed. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Currently at +3 for the event. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, I am down on the 10th hole. This is Kevin Kisner.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. This shot now being played from the fairway bunker. And here we are with the 3rd shot. If he makes this, he'll save his par. I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
And Patrick Cantlay, currently our leader. One of the most often discussed holes in all of golf is the par 4 10th here at Riviera Ridge. There's so much strategy.
It's either driver or 3-wood for every player in this field, but you better be good with distance because this green is very narrow.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Ooh. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Okay, let's get back to the action. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. That's a good-looking shot there. And here we are with the 3rd shot. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. That shot goes down, and that will be for birdie.
Oh, trying to hit a little punch shot, and they do to perfection. What a shot indeed.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Second shot here on the 12th. Looks to be going with the 5 iron. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, what a lovely putt to make.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And it's time to recap that play.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Down here on the 13th, this is Kevin Kisner.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one striped. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Going with the pitching wedge here. Come on, sit. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Down here on the 14th hole, guys, this is Justin Thomas's next shot.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow. Well, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Just hammered that through the line. It's just about 3 feet away. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. This one might need to get down a little. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Error mailed the green with that approach.
Just didn't drop. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That's well holed. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Yeah, that one will play. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Going with the 9 iron, I think. This one might need to set. You like that, didn't you? John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, this is about 44 feet by my calculations to the cup.
Shame it didn't drop. You'll happily just go ahead and tap that in. And with that putt, 1 over, heading to the final few holes. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
Let's take a look at Kevin Kisner's effort from earlier. Here's a great shot from our player currently in second.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Rich, they say you need to have at least one weapon to be a success on tour, but for me, Kevin Kisner has two. Yes, he's a great player, but my God, he's a feisty competitor.
That, I think, is his greatest asset by a long shot. We got a first taste of it a few years back in the playoff loss at the Players' Championship. And going forward, he is week in and week out a force to be reckoned with. He gets any kind of taste of the lead, sniffs the lead, he's not going anywhere. He wants that bat, and he's not gonna make it easy on you. He's not gonna make bogeys. He'll par you to death. He will absolutely make you as uncomfortable as he possibly can. He's not long, he's not tall, he's not intimidating, but I gotta say, when you look in his eyes, you know that guy is the real deal.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. And here we are with their fourth. Let's get back to it, shall we? Time for the second shot at the 17th. Interesting choice of the driver here. Nicely done. And here we are with the third shot.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, that's a handy shot. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
It's looking like a strong 24 feet from here.
What a disappointment. That was pretty straightforward. Currently at +1 for the tournament. One of the most famous finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich. This 18th at Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome looking second.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
This one's tracking. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And down she goes. So it's tournament over now. And that'll do it for today. Great day all round, wouldn't you say, partner?
Luke, always a pleasure, my friend. Until next time.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.